Do when not only prices but mortgage rates keep rising. Here's News 12's Eric Land. So what is a prospective home buyer to do when not only prices but mortgage rates keep rising? Here's News 12's Eric Landskroner with some insight.
For starters, here's some tough love for you. Many industry experts predict prices will keep rising for the next 12 to 24 months. That is unfathomable, considering home prices aren't just insane, they're obscene right now. Fairfield County, the average sale price topping $932,000 in March, 14% increase compared to March of 21. But get this, before the pandemic hit in January of 2020, $647,000 was the average. Now think about that. That's a $285,000 increase, fueled largely by people trying to get out of the city. And more than 2 years later, they're still coming.
When COVID first hit, everybody who was at least thinking about selling their home did sell their home. And now we're still experiencing so many people coming out of the city and from all over the country.
The problem is the anemic supply. It just can't keep up with the demand. That's pushing prices higher. The hope has been that higher mortgage rates could bring asking prices down, but that hasn't happened yet.
Last year, somebody with a 30-year fixed mortgage for a $500,000 home, they were paying about $2,000. Now at 5.1%, they're paying $2,700. So that's a $700 increase.
That's an extra $8,400 a year at a time when everything from groceries to gas are costing a small fortune. It all has people rethinking whether or not now is actually the time to buy. That said, if you are in the market, here are some tips from Christine Finch-Olenek from Keller Williams Prestige Properties in Westport.
I do advise my buyers, let's start looking at homes 10 to 20% underneath your highest budget so that we can therefore put in competitive offers. Think about waiving the mortgage contingency, appraisal contingency, and inspection contingencies. It doesn't mean that I'm saying don't do an inspection. We still recommend doing an inspection, just waiving it as a contingency.
This sends the message that you're not going to nickel and dime the seller for repairs. However, you should stipulate that if the inspector notices a major issue, say a severe mold or structural problem, that you can get your deposit back and walk away. Eric Landskroner, News 12, Connecticut.